From today, we're starting Ask Me Anything series, where I answer 2 questions every week that you ask in private messages, but only after you follow the MindSmith page and me. Of course, these have to be questions pertaining to mental health. So let's take the first question. I'm engaged to be married to someone who has shared that he is in therapy and on medication for clinical depression. Will his mental health become a problem for our marriage? Thank you for that question. Well, it's a sign of his commitment to his health and to you and to creating a life with you that he has not only shared and expressed it with you, but is also actively in treatment for clinical depression. Clinical depression can be managed very well with a good treatment plan and support from families and partner. If he had asthma and carried an inhaler, would that negatively affect marriage or your relationship? Would that be a deal breaker to you? Less likely, I suppose. And I guess in that situation, you would, as his partner, educate yourself about it so you could support better and create a better, healthier life for both of you. I would recommend you do the same with clinical depression too. Awareness of it and asking how he wants to be supported so he can manage better. Additionally, accompanying him on a visit to his mental health professional may really help reduce your fears and help strengthen the companionship. Remember, you can ask a lot of questions from therapists and psychiatrists about how to support your partner and how to support your own mental health. Next question. Our 13-year-old daughter wants to talk to us about suicide after hearing it on the news. We don't want the idea of suicide on her mind, and we think that it might actually encourage her. Talking about suicide with your child is important for many reasons, but most importantly, it helps dispel misinformation and helps them find safety and assurance in you. We've observed that in India, most parents are always willing and armed with resources to talk about career options by the time a child reaches adolescence, but not about very real mental health situations, conditions, and emotional health. It's a common and harmful misconception that talking about suicide puts ideas in someone's head, implants it, plants it, or causes suicide. Contrary to what we may think, talking about suicide directly isn't going to plant the idea in their head. If they have been thinking about suicide or self-harm, asking them about it can actually be a relief and an opportunity for them to talk about it more openly with you and perhaps get some help. As a parent, it's important for us to have awareness about mental health just as physical health and ensure that our children find their safety with us. Don't avoid the conversation because it's difficult. Don't fear the question. You want your child to trust you and feel safe so they can talk to you about this very serious topic. Remember that if as a parent you're struggling to know or to talk about suicide or other mental health conditions, you can write to us and we would be more than happy to send across credible science-based and evidence-backed resources and tools that would help you navigate this with your child and also build greater understanding for your own life. Thank you for the questions for this week. I'll see you next week with 2 more questions.